Hello students, good morning. Happy Wednesday. Today for our coding lesson, we're again going to use the website code.org. That's code.org. When you get to that website, we're going to click on the Learn link in the top left corner. We're going to go down, click on the Learn More gray box in K to 5. We're going to scroll down, and today we're going to again be working in Course C. We'll click on Course C. We're going to scroll down, and today we're going to be doing Lesson 6, Collecting Treasure with Laurel. We're going to click on the number 1, and we're going to watch our introduction video.
You're about to get the chance to play with a new type of puzzle called the Collector. These puzzles are a lot like ones you've already seen, except for a few important changes. In each puzzle, the Collector will look for items to grab. When she gets to them, she won't be able to simply run over the items to pick them up. Instead, you will need to use the Collect block to grab each pile. Be careful. The number of items that need to be collected to pass a level will change. Sometimes you only need to collect one pile. In other puzzles, you need to collect everything. Make sure you pay attention to the instructions to find out what the rules are before you start.
Let's click on Continue and move on to Puzzle 2, Begin Coding. Our first level is a free play. This will introduce us to the different parts of the puzzles that we'll have for the rest of the course. You'll see over in the play space we have Laurel and the purple gems. In the puzzles we'll be doing a lot of different patterns, including zigzags. Here we're just going to try to get the first gem in the path. Remember from the video that for Laurel to get the gems and pick them up, we need to use the collect command. We'll also be using turn lefts and turn rights in our puzzles, as well as move forwards. When looking at the screen, we always want to make sure that Laurel is moving the direction we want. Great job, we collected a gem. We're going to click on our orange Continue block and move on to Puzzle 3. Here our instructions tell us, move Laurel to the treasure, use a collect block to pick it up. If we look in the play space, let's count our blocks. I counted 4. Let's bring over 4 move forwards. Now remember, when we get to the end of our code, Laurel will not automatically pick up the gem. We need to use a collect command to pick it up. We'll use our step button to try out our code. We can see Laurel's moving forward 4 times, and now the collect command gets the gem. Great job, guys. Let's click on Continue and move on to the next puzzle. Here, our instructions tell us, sequence matters. We need to make sure we put commands in the right order. The blocks in the workspace are not connected. We need to put them in the right order to get Laurel to the gem. Let's count our blocks. First, we're going to take 2 move forwards and connect those, and then a turn left. For the last part of the code, we'll need to do a move forward and another collect. This should get Laurel on the right path to the gem. Well done. Let's click on the orange Continue block and move on to Puzzle 5. Here our instructions are telling us the blocks we need are already in the workspace. We need to put the blocks in order to collect all the treasure and solve the puzzle. Let's trace our path that Laurel needs to go to get to the gems. We can see for the first path, we're going to need to move forward. And then at our first corner, we're going to turn right. We'll bring over 2 more move forwards. And then we're going to bring over a collect. Let's run our program and see how it works. So far, so good. Now let's use the rest of our code and finish off the puzzle. For our last part, we're going to turn left, move forward 2 times, and again use the collect command to get our last gem. Now when we hit reset and run, our code is working. Keep it up, guys. You're doing well. Let's move on to the next puzzle. Here our instructions tell us that our command blocks are in the wrong order. We're going to have to fix them into the right order to get Laurel to the gems. Let's trace the path that she needs to go. When we count our blocks, we see that the first part of the path will have 2 move forwards. And at our first corner, we'll turn right. Let's hit run and see how we're doing. Let's trace the rest of the path. We're going to bring up 2 more move forwards, a collect, and then a forward and a collect. Now when we use our step function and watch our code, we get both gems. Great job. Let's move on to puzzle 7. Here our instructions are telling us again that the blocks are in the wrong order. We'll have to reorder them to collect all the treasure. Let's trace our path in the play space. We can see for the first part, we're going to need to move forward. And then at our first turn, we're going to have to turn left. From there, we're going to move forward and collect to our first gem. Let's trace the second half of our path. We know our next command is going to be a move forward. But this time we're going to turn right. From here, our move forwards and our collects will get our 2 gems. Let's hit reset and run. As we go through our code, we can see that it's working properly. Keep it up, guys. You're doing well. Here in Puzzle 8, we have a challenge puzzle. These are designed to stretch our brains. Let's see how we do. Here our instructions tell us that even if we put our commands in the right order, there will be some missing. And trace our path. We can see the first part is going to involve move forwards and collects. We're going to do this pattern 3 times. Let's hit run. And we can see that our code so far is working. From here, Laurel is going to turn right. We're going to bring 2 move forward commands and then a collect. This will get us to the second gem. All right, we're almost there. Let's figure out the last part of the path. We can see we're going to need 2 more move forwards. And then at our last corner, we're going to turn left. We'll move forward 1 more time, and then a collect for the last gem in the path. Let's double check our code and hit run. Great job. That was our longest code yet. Here our instructions tell us to help Laurel collect the treasure. Let's see if we can figure this one out on our own. We can see for the first 2 gems, we're going to use a move forward, a collect, move forward, collect. Then we're going to need 2 more move forwards and a 3rd collect. We'll check our code and hit run. No fooling you guys. Awesome job. Let's hit continue and move on to puzzle 10. Here our instructions are asking us to get all the treasure. Let's trace our path and figure out the code that we need for Laurel to get the treasure. First, we're going to need to bring over 2 move forwards and then a collect. Then for our first corner, we're going to need to turn right. Let's hit run. We can see that the first part of our code is working well. If you notice from tracing the path, our code is going to repeat in the same pattern. What we can do is we can recreate the pattern of forward, forward, collect, turn right. Now when we hit reset and run, as we watch our code, the pattern repeats and Laurel gets to the treasure. Great job looking for the patterns. Here in puzzle 11, let's trace our path to get Laurel to the treasure. We can see first we're going to need a move forward and a collect to get the first gem. At the corner we're going to need to turn left. We'll move forward 1 more block. Let's hit run and see how we're doing. To finish off our path, we will turn right, move forward 1 more block, and collect the last treasure. Let's double check our code, hit reset, and run. Here in puzzle 13, our instructions are telling us collect as many pieces of treasure as you can. We see in our play space, we have a grid of 9 gems. Let's code and see how many we can get. Here in our last puzzle, we're going to introduce what's called a repeat. A repeat allows us to do the same command over and over again for however many times we decide. What we're doing here is we're putting a move forward and a collect inside of a repeat 3 times. You can see when we run our code that Laurel gets all of the treasure in 1 row. Now what we're going to do is we're going to see if we can get some more. We're going to turn left and bring over another repeat. This time we're going to bring over a move forward and a collect and we're going to do it 2 times. This will let us get all the gems in the second row. Great job, guys. We were able to get 5 gems. See if you can keep going and get all 9. You really did well this lesson. We just finished collecting with Laurel. Please go back and try the puzzles again on your own. Use this video as a reference point if you get stuck. We thank you for following along today. We'll see you tomorrow on Thursday. Enjoy the rest of your day and keep coding.